Hello. So in thinking about the lesson for this week, I was remembering and thinking about the different kinds of projects that my students at Spirit Lake Elementary like to do when they have a free choice day in art class. And one of the projects that a lot of students go toward on their own is making a book. Okay, so they like to fill their books with signatures and drawings and different collections of things. So this week's art challenge is going to be, I'm going to show you how to make two different kinds of books. One is going to be an accordion book, and one is going to be a more typical page book. When I open my paper, I should have 8 sections. Okay, so you can see I have a long vertical line going right up the middle. I'm going to take a scissors and I'm going to cut that line, that fold. This is going to be for the accordion book. Now I have 2 sections. Now the thing you need to know about an accordion book is that the direction that the pages fold is a zigzag. Okay, the pages fold back and forth. So what we need to do with our sections here that we have is to make sure that they get folded back and forth. So here's what you would do. One folds in like this, and then the other gets folded backwards. And then this one folds frontwards, so that when you look at it, it looks like a zigzag or an M, right? Or a W. Now I could stop here with my 2 sections. I do have 2 accordion books. Here's one with the different pages, right? And you could do front and back. And here's my other one. And each book, 2, 3, 4, has 4 pages on the front. But I could also think about attaching my 2 pieces together into one book. So here's what that might look like. You can see I have a W zigzag here and I have an M zigzag here. If I place the M and the W together, see where those sides touch? And I'm going to take my glue stick and glue those pages together. Then I'll have one longer accordion book. So that's what I'm going to do next. Now, out of just one piece of paper, I have this really cute, really useful accordion book that it is ready to be filled with all kinds of really cool drawings or paintings or collections, anything that you would like to do. All right, the other kind of book is more of the traditional type of book. About the same size though. So we're going to start similar to the accordion book. You're going to fold it in half, hamburger fold. Right, and then you're going to fold it in half again, hamburger fold. Make sure you push down on those creases nice and tight. And now you're going to go ahead and open up your page completely. Okay, at this point, after you've opened it up, you're actually going to make sure that your paper sits on your table like a tent. Okay, so you can kind of see the tent shape. So make sure that the middle part is pointing up towards you. Okay. And now we're gonna make another fold. So I'm gonna bring this bottom edge up to that middle line where the top of your tent was. Okay, and then unfold. And we'll do the same thing with this edge. Bring it down to the middle and open. Okay, so the middle of this paper is still like a tent. It kind of pokes up. All right? All right, now I'm gonna grab my paper so you can see this. So the middle of my paper is poking up like a tent. I'm gonna pick it up here. So you can kind of see that if I pick it up and squeeze the middle parts together, okay, it kind of looks like this. Okay, so squeeze those parts together and hold it. Now what you're actually going to do here when you're holding it with this crease in the middle is you're going to take a scissors and you're going to cut this line right here, this fold line, while you're holding it. So while I have my paper folded like that, I'm going to get my scissors and I'm going to cut a slit from the top of my peak, that tent. Okay. So here's my tent. And then I cut a slit right in the middle. Do you see that? Okay. Okay, so I still have my tent. I cut my slit, and you can kind of see that it wants to pull apart. We're gonna do that, okay? We're actually going to hold, see how my fingers are pinching each side, the slits in the middle. I'm actually going to fold it down and around while holding that. Okay, and then I need to make sure that these pages get folded. So if you need to set it down on the table to do that, you can. And now I have, this looks kind of like a pinwheel, right? So I took my slits, I'm folding it down, and now I'm just going to fold them all into a book. It just takes a little bit of creasing. But now I have a little booklet with separate pages and a front and back cover. I didn't need any tape. I didn't need any staples. It's just a nice little booklet. Okay.